Deep in the shadowed swamps of southern Florida, where the mangrove strangles sunlight and the water sits still as time, something watches. It moves like a man, smells like death, and vanishes before you can scream. They call it the skunk ape. Welcome to our journey into one of America's strangest and most persistent cryptid legends. Part folklore, part mystery, part nightmare, the skunk ape has haunted the Everglades and the imagination of Floridians for over 200 years. Our story begins in 1818, in the town of Apalachicola, Florida, where a local newspaper reported sightings of a wild man living in the swamps. It wasn't the last. For decades, rumors persisted, tales of massive, hairy creatures lurking in the wetlands, peering through windows, raiding orange groves, and disappearing before dawn. But it wasn't until the 1950s that the legend gained traction. Hunters, campers, and park rangers began reporting encounters with a towering, foul-smelling creature. Part ape, part man. It was huge, reddish fur, smelled like roadkill and sewage. Says one early witness, interviewed in 1974. I thought it was a bear, until it stood up and looked at me. The name, skunk ape, comes from two unmistakable traits. Its ape-like appearance and its overwhelming stench, often described as rotten eggs, sewage, or a mix of roadkill and sulfur. Descriptions vary, but most agree, the creature stands between 6 and 8 feet tall, walks upright, and is covered in reddish-brown or black fur. Its face is often compared to an orangutan or early hominid, with deep-set eyes and a wide mouth. Some say it runs on all fours, others claim it screams like a woman in distress. Nearly all say, you'll smell it before you ever see it. Then came 1974. In Dade County, over 24 residents reported encounters within weeks. Gardens were raided, livestock disappeared, and terrified callers flooded police dispatches. Local media dubbed it the skunk ape panic. The sheriff increased patrols. Hunters armed themselves. One officer fired at a shape he couldn't explain, something big, upright, and fast. But no incident would ignite debate like the Myakka Skunk Ape photos of 2000. A woman in Sarasota anonymously mailed 2 photographs to the sheriff's office. In them, a large, hairy creature crouches behind palmetto fronds, its face unmistakably simian. Skeptics claimed it was an escaped orangutan. Others said it was a hoax. But for many, it was proof, the skunk ape was real. To this day, the Myakka photos remain unexplained. Mainstream science has largely dismissed the legend. No DNA, no bones, no bodies. Samples of hair have been tested, often attributed to bears, pigs, or humans. Photos are grainy. Tracks are easily hoaxed. Still, the sightings continue, especially in hotspots like Big Cypress National Preserve, Myakka River State Park, and the Green Swamp. But others ask a deeper question: what if the skunk ape is more than flesh and blood? Could it be something spiritual? A guardian of the forest? A manifestation of our wildest fears? Psychologists and folklorists suggest the skunk ape may represent something deeper. The wild man archetype, present in myths around the world. From the European woodwose to the Himalayan yeti, these hairy beings appear at the edge of civilization, reminding us that nature is not fully tamed. In this view, the skunk ape is our shadow self, a symbol of what we've lost in our conquest of the wild. Today, the skunk ape is more than a legend. It's a roadside attraction. A local mascot. A symbol of environmental resistance. In Ochope, Florida, you can visit the Skunk Ape Research Headquarters, founded by David Shealy, a man who claims to have seen the creature dozens of times. He's cast tracks, shot footage, and spent his life chasing something few take seriously, and even fewer can forget. And while science may scoff, belief persists. Maybe the skunk ape is real, a hidden species, clever enough to avoid discovery in one of the last wild places in the U.S. Maybe it's myth, a story told to explain the strange things we see and hear when we're alone in the woods. Or maybe, just maybe, it's something else entirely. Somewhere out there, in the humid hush of the Everglades, it's still watching.